business is normally discussed, but not so at the annual general meeting last November for the NDP out in Alberta. The AGM was not so much about business, it was more about an artistic performance by a drag queen who goes by the name Cameron, while there were children in attendance who were encouraged to stuff dollar bills or money rather into Cameron's, I don't know if there was a G-string. I hope not. God forfend. Anyway, you get the idea. Here to discuss, Linda Slobodian, senior Manitoba columnist for the Western Standard. Hey, Linda, how are you?
I'm good, Richard. Hello.
So this happened.
It wasn't a G-string.
Oh, okay. Well, thank God for small mercies, I guess. We can be thankful for that. Still, I think people get the idea. So we have a drag queen performing on stage and children. Well, first of all, why are children and a drag queen present at an AGM for a provincial party?
I guess it was because there was a family-friendly drag show planned. And, schools, libraries, churches aren't enough. Now it's political meetings. Who knows, Richard? It's insanity.
Right. I mean, I suppose if the NDP, if at the AGM, they would like some entertainment and they decide as adults that they'd like to see a drag queen performance, that's their business. But again, I don't get this. I was just talking earlier in the show about the CBC airing this program where they have children on camera in conversation with drag queens. You can see these children obviously very confused and very uncomfortable. What is this? What is this obsession with putting children and drag queens together?
Poor kids. I think this whole thing, it has a cult-like grip on people, even on parents who are so desperate to be trendy, woke, whatever. They sacrifice their children's innocence. It's child abuse. It's an ideology to snare children into a trap. And you know what? Actually, Richard, this is a war. And the spoils of this war are children, and only one side is putting up a strategical fight, sanctimoniously crying victimhood is their ammo. It's all they have, but it's working.
So at this AGM for the NDP in Alberta and this drag queen performer, what was the drag queen doing on stage?
Well, the drag queen danced and pranced around the room in a very, very short leather miniskirt and a hideous Halloween orange wig and high heels. Pranced around the room, and you could see his underwear. And then it was really a lackluster performance. They billed it as sensational, so their standards of entertainment are very low. And then he hopped up on the stage, exposed himself a little more, did a little bit of writhing when he fell to the floor, and yay, good time was had by all. It's just bizarre.
As you point out in your article, Linda, the NDP's election pitch is Rachel Notley is fighting for kids. Is that, I guess, what we can expect? More of this if they form the next government in Alberta?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they are so pro-drag, pro-trans, teaching children sexualized lessons in class. This can be expected. And, it's just so ironical. The NDP candidate for that riding, he bills himself as a champion for good public education. It's hypocrisy. And if people buy into it, it's the children that suffer.
Linda Slobodian.
And you know what?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say that a lot of people contacted me before I wrote the article, very concerned about this, but afraid to go on the record. And these are legitimate fears. This movement is militant. There are repercussions if they speak out, repercussions against their children, their businesses. They're accused of being intolerant. Yes, they're intolerant, but they're intolerant of exposing children to sexualized trash.
Linda Slobodian, senior Manitoba columnist for the Western Standard. Please support independent media. westernstandard.news. westernstandard.news. Linda, thank you so much.
Thank you, Richard.